If you are learning about physical escalation, verbal escalation, emotional escalation in order to have a perfect first date with a girl, you are wasting your time. But if you're imagining that you are already with that girl that you desire, you've already slept with her, you've already had a wonderful relationship with her, then you are in the right direction. Because Neville Goddard says imagination creates reality. And I understood this spiritual principle during COVID lockdown. When I could not game anyone, I had to stay with myself. And then I developed anxiety and panic attacks because humans are their worst enemies themselves. And to heal those anxiety and panic attacks, I decided to turn inwards. I decided to study spirituality and meditation. And that was when I discovered that yogis have been calling our physical reality, this objective, visible world that you can perceive through your five senses, as Maya. Maya means illusion, a magical lie, because yogis knew that this objective, visible world is just an extension of their own mind. This is the reason why they developed so many spiritual and meditative techniques, because whenever they upgraded their state of consciousness or state of mind, their magically, their world, their physical world, their objective visible world shifted magically. So there is no one to change except for yourself. It is pointless to go out into this world and compete with other men and try to manipulate girls, try to deceive, try to learn outer game tactics, try to learn negs and DHV stories and pickup lines and openers in order to get what you desire. Outer game is not even real because it is just a manifestation of your inner game. If your inner game is solid, if your self concept about yourself is amazing, your outer game is going to be a natural manifestation of that. You will be compelled to utter the right kinds of words. You will be compelled to exhibit the right kinds of behaviors. And the best part is when you imagine wonderful things happening to you. For example, girls coming up to you, kissing you, and you marry this imaginal act with elevated emotions of joy or gratitude or thrill, then girls are going to be compelled to actually want to be with you in this visible world. Because I've already told you that imagining creates reality. But right now, your imagination is weak. In order to make it very powerful and strong and potent, you have to get into a receptive attitude of mind first. And that is done through Yoga Nidra. Dr. Andrew Huberman calls Yoga Nidra as non-sleep deep rest protocol. When you do Yoga Nidra, you're just guiding your attention through your body parts one by one until you achieve a state of relaxation. This is when your breathing rate starts to slow down. When your breathing rate starts to slow down, your brain waves start to slow down as well. It becomes alpha waves and theta brain waves. Now your brain will start to think in pictures. Now your mind is a fertile ground and you can impress all sorts of messages in it. So what you're going to do after you do Yoga Nidra is you start to imagine that you're already with the girl that you desire. You've already gone on a date with the girl that you want. You're kissing her, you're touching her hair, you're smelling her perfume. She is complimenting you. Oh my God, you're so amazing. I'm so lucky to be with a guy like you. You look at yourself in the mirror and you see the most strong, most powerful, most attractive version of yourself. How is all of this imaginal scene going to make you feel? Notice that feeling. And the best part is this feeling is going to breathe life into your imaginal act. So the only thing that you have to do is hold your attention on this imaginal act and mentally rehearse them over and over again until you start to embrace the emotion of joy or thrill or gratitude, because you're going to feel amazing feelings because all sorts of wonderful things are happening to you in your imaginal act. So I want you to do this exercise for at least 30 days before you go to bed at night, because a normal human doesn't have his attention faculty properly trained. His imaginal faculty is not properly trained. He cannot imagine whatever he wants to. His capacity to hold elevated emotions for a long period of time is not great. A normal human being feels worthless, bored, feels a lot of negative emotions for the majority portion of his day. But if you properly train your attention faculty, your imaginal faculty of your brain, and if you properly train your body to feel these elevated emotions every night for at least 30 days, suddenly this imagination, along with elevated emotions, is going to get impressed into your consciousness. And when that happens, it is going to get outpictured into your external visible world, because imagination creates reality. So do this in order to have a wonderful first date. You do not need outer game tactics. It is an illusion. Inner game is the real game. And I've just given you the tool to change your inner game from its core. Now, if you want one-on-one personalized coaching from me, where I will hold your hand to success and help you build a solid inner game, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box down below and the comment section down below. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.